looks good. Well, hello campers, lovers of the great outdoors. I'm Donnie Pavlini, Donnie Pavlini Outdoors, and just unloading my truck. Went out and gathered up some lighter knots, some fatwood, and tell you what, stick around. I'll show you how I went out, how I found these. If you don't know how to find fatwood in the southern pine forest, I'll show you how. It's so cool walking down here and seeing these little game trails. They're all over the place down here. And it looks like I'm coming up on another piece of, good Lord. Now that's a big fat chunk. It's rotten. Maybe not that. Ah, here we go. Alright people, let me focus this camera a little bit. Now here we go. This is what we're looking for. Alright. Here's a nice little knot. And buddy, that's like wood and gasoline. Down here on the ground even. That's another one. Now here's the one that I had in my hand. Here's another one. And here's some more. So I've got quite a little pile right there. Here's some more. They're just on the ground. I don't know about that one. That's not one. This is. You can tell by the weight. It's got some good weight to it. So I'm going to collect a few more of these. This whole log here eventually is going to be nothing but a heart left. And that will indeed be fat pine, fat wood. Got a nice looking little something sticking out of the ground. And here again, that should be lighter knot. Yep. This whole thing right here is fat pine. And we're going to be taking this home with us. Good stuff. This is the outer. When you get down into it, it'll be so piney. Let's see if I can show you some of that. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now I just got out of here. This trip's already a success. That right there will hold me for I don't know how many fires. When you're walking in the woods, sometimes it's smart. If you're like me, I don't have the best memory in the world. And some of this ground can all start blending in, looking the same. When I came out of this little patch of woods, I dropped this little pine knot down here, pointing that direction. And I remembered that it wasn't very far. Oh, I guess it was about 30 yards in. And that led me to that for just a visual reference point. It's good to do little things like that. It's the old Hansel and Gretel. Leave a little trail of breadcrumbs. So what's the big payoff? Coming out here and getting a few lighter knots. forward fire easier? Well, yeah. But for me, it's going to be that cup of coffee. A celebratory cup of Joe. El Cafe Sexo Robusto. I spy with my little eye what appears to be a big heaping helping hunk of fat wood. Hell yeah. Absolutely solid fat pine. The entire thing is fat pine. And with this one, I'm going to call it a day. Getting a portion of what's out here. I'm not robbing it. I'm not robbing the woods of everything it has. Take what you need. Don't be greedy. Do not be greedy. It's what's wrong with this world, our nation, even our own homes and families. And that's all I got to say about that. Chop this down just a little bit, just so it fits nicer in my truck. Again, lighter knot. Got its name from what it is. It's fat wood or lighter. Show you this end here. We can see how resinous this stuff is. See if I can bring it in closer. Right there. Lighter knot. Call it lighter knots because not all parts of the tree would always work out, but the knots are always going to be good. I got a pretty good truckload. That's going to be enough to last me a while. I can tell you that. Well, gang, you know what time it is. That's right. Back and ready for the job, El Cafe Sexo Robusto. The big payoff. Can't wait. Got the little jet boil, and I'll get this going, get some coffee brewed. We'll have us a little closing discussion. So anyhow, if it wouldn't have been for that racy looking picture, you know what I'm talking about, of Miss Shirley Watts, there is no way that I could have won that three-legged race by myself. State championship 1986. I'm the winner. And that's the truth. Y'all take care. Good to see you. It ain't the truth. Talked to a few friendly hikers come through. and cheers to you. Well, that was enjoyable coming out here and digging around for some passable fat wood or fat pine, light or not. And of course, I always enjoy coming out here. There's just so much to see, so much to smell, so much to hear, so much to feel. All the senses, it just wakes them up. But I know not everyone out there in my audience or any audience would consider themselves a spiritual type person. Relax. I'm not going to get religious. But I will say this. I believe that you listen to what the woods tells you. You listen with your ears. You listen with your body. You can listen with your sense of touch, as far as which directions the wind blowing, how hot is it, listening to these things, collecting information. If you listen to what the woods has to say, you know, sometimes it serves you well. When I was out there collecting the fat wood, I had determined that I had really got enough of it, you know, that I was going to have enough, you know, and of course when I found that beautiful piece of wood, that nice one that I chopped, busted up a little while ago. Well, when I was dragging it back, the thought jumped into my brain, well, man, this is a really nice piece of wood. Maybe I ought to find one more. Right after I just said, you know, you know, people are greedy, the world's greedy and everything else. Well, I was dragging it back, and anyway, I guess some fire ants have been holed up inside that piece of fat wood, and they proceeded to crawl up, and got about 6 bites. I had to drop the firewood. Guess what else I did? I messed up my tripod on my camera because I dropped it. I mean, when they bit, it was like bam, 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 like fast all at once. So I dropped everything, okay? Well, nature, I believe in my spirit that nature was telling me, hey, knucklehead, you just said that you had enough. Now why are you thinking about getting more? You know? Also, I have to tell you this. When I was out there looking, I heard shotguns and rifles, boom, 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 you know. And so either somebody or quite a few people were shooting at a deer, or some people were out there taking target practice, okay? And more than likely it was taking target practice. But I am in deer hunting woods, and when the guns stop, that's when you have to listen to that, okay? If the guns stop, what does that mean? It means that they're finished practicing, or maybe it was a bunch of them shot at a deer, maybe hit it, maybe didn't. Maybe they're on the move. Are they moving in my direction? I don't know, because they're not shooting again. Listen, listen. Listen to what the woods and what's in the woods has to say. It'll serve you well. I hope you, in your endeavor to get out in the woods and see what it has to offer and what you have to offer it, develop that sense of communing and a sense of spirituality with the woods. Promise you, the nature has a lot to say. Just listen. Thank each and every one of you for coming out here with me, do a little fat wood collecting. I always enjoy having you. I enjoy the company. And I like the way that you guys inspire me to think. You know, that's quite an accomplishment for a little pea brain like this. But you do. You inspire me, and I thank you for that. From Donnie Pavlini Outdoors to you and yours, hey, stock up on your fat wood. We'll see you in the woods. Take care. You know that's good.